So hi everyone, my name is Kaushal. A lot of you I have met before. This webinar has been kept to inform you about an additional functionality, which is basically a major release owing to the number of modules it is impacting. So I will share my screen and thank you so much for joining in. So basically, this is related to mapping one customer to multiple sales team members. So primarily, we will cover that why did we build this feature, and in terms of implementation, how we have implemented this across product, and uh, existing customers, for existing customers, those who have uh, done the setup according to the previous one customer, one sales rep mapping, what is the impact? And in terms of implementation, if you guys are looking for a roadmap or an idea on what kind of changes will be required from your end, so we will cover all of those. Now, first coming to why did we build this feature? So this feature is basically in some of the companies there are category level sales team. So initially it's one person covering one store, but when range which is sold at a particular customer, so teams also expand. So let's say among all of the products are divided at category level in terms of sales team. So three sales team members are going on one customer. Or another use case can be that there is a sales team as well as there is a merchandising team or somebody from marketing catering to the same customer base, but my task basically are different. So that is the primarily what was the need of us bringing this feature in. Now, in terms of how we have implemented, so in BeatRoute, presently mapping works in this way that one customer can be present on one route. That route can be mapped to a distributor, partner, supplier, and sales team. So, which is basically right now one customer can only be mapped to one sales team member since it can only be present on one route. What we have changed is that in terms of route, one customer can be mapped to multiple routes. So let's say there are three team members covering same set of 200 stores, and those 200 stores are divided into six routes. So now one person has six routes, so three people will have 18 routes. One customer can be present in three routes, and one route can be mapped to sales team. So the only change is this: one customer can be there in more than one route. We have set maximum 10 limit for now, which means that one customer can be mapped to 10 people differently, and 10 people or 10 distributors. So this is edit work zone, basically edit route screen. Now, if there is a customer in another route, so right now update route happens. Moving forward, one customer can be added to assigned to another route. So route addition will happen on one particular customer. So this is the first step. In terms of network setup, this is how network setup will look now. So if I'm starting, let's say I'm starting my network setup on BeatRoute. So first step basically is create customer. So in create customer, uh, what we advise right now is use create customer. There is an upload format given on in customer upload customer basic detail like customer address, customer lat long, and all of customer standard attribute or custom attribute. Let's say those are uploaded, which means in the system customers are created. Till now there is no context of route, distributor, anything. Next step is distributor creation. Distributor creation, there is no change. Distributor as an entity will be created. Both options of creating a single distributor or creating distributor through upload is there. Another step right now is route creation. Route creation, this is also the same. This is the example that I was giving, that this is on sales team level. If there are three team members serving a common set of customer and they have six routes each based on a weekly frequency. So in the system, 18 routes will need to be created to create individual mapping. Now, right now, customer route mapping happens through customer master. In the customer master, route details are there. That was serving us well because there was only one route to be mapped. So corresponding to one customer, there used to be just one single row in terms of upload. We have introduced this additional download and upload, which is route mapping, which is nothing but you have customers in the system, you have routes in the system, you have distributors in the system. This is just a download of customer to route, and there can be duplicated rows. So one customer, let's say customer Kaushal, can be there in route 1, route 2, route 3, and there will be three different rows corresponding to that. So this is an easy download made, and it can be uploaded again in case there is change. So we have introduced this new upload where mapping can be created between customer and route. Use this to create or edit customer route mapping. If a customer is present on more than one route, then simply add rows in terms of upload. So customer 1, route 1, customer 1, route 2, customer 1, route 3, up to a maximum of 10. So there is a download where existing mapping can be downloaded. This feature will also be useful in cases where there are frequent team changes or customer assignment to different route changes. Like some customers are removed from certain route and added to another route. So simply download this customer route mapping. This will be available on all customers window. Under all customers, this download is available, route mapping download. Same ways under routes also, where there is option of creating single route, option of creating multiple route through upload. We have added route mapping upload. So steps, in terms of steps, it's create customers. Customers are created, distributors are created, both as individual entities. Route is something which binds route as an entity to distributor and sales team. So route A is created, route A is mapped to distributor A and sales rep A. Now, as a last step, add customers in route A. So these customers will automatically be mapped to distributor A and sales rep A. In terms of upload download changes, right now there is only one sales rep on one customer, so there is no need of assignment. If I am uploading certain sales on one customer, it's automatically understood that it's because there is only one sales rep, so there was no column regarding who this sales needs to be assigned to. So in terms of order upload, we have added one column which is assigned to BRID. That who do you want sales this order to be assigned to? Because right now there are three people, three or four people going on one customer. There is an order upload which is happening. Now, to whose KPI, order value KPI, this order is supposed to be added, or who who this order needs to be assigned to. So in all of the reports, there is like uniformly, there is this column addition which has happened. In order download, there is one person who is uploading, there is one person who this order has been assigned to. So order upload, there is just assigned to BRID. In order download, there are two columns. One is assigned to, which corresponds who this order will be credited to in terms of performance, that okay, this person put in the efforts for this order. And uploaded by is, it can be admin, it can be TSM, SM. In terms of dispatch upload, same as order upload, that this dispatch needs to be credited to whom, which means that to whom KPI this will be added to. In terms of dispatch upload, same columns, two columns added. In sales log upload also, because there are multiple people, so who needs to be assigned this particular sales log which is being uploaded. In sales log download, we have renamed certain column. Basically, this user id need we have changed to assigned to brid. This will work as assigned to, and username is assigned to name, and there is new column which is uploaded by brid. We have removed route id route name. We have removed route id route name because right now there are more than one route on one single customer, so it won't make sense in terms of sales log download that corresponding to one customer in route column four routes are coming separated by commas, so that report will become unusable and slightly heavy. So we have removed this context because this sales log happens on a customer level. There is no need of a partner. Sales log is nothing but offtake happening on one customer. So in dispatch and all, there is a context of partner and route, but not here. In terms of changes in SFA, right now on one customer, there can be a case where on one customer I am the only sales rep, but distributors are on category level. So if there are three distributors connected to one customer, which is connected to me as a sales team member, so I will have an option of changing distributors. So if there are more than one distributor attached to one customer through different routes, the sales team will have an option of selecting the distributor. Before it, there was nowhere an option to change because only one distributor was connected to one customer. So it was that any order was routed by default. Right now, sales team will have an option of selecting the distributor that they want to do on customer. So in all of the workflows, in order, in return, in payment collection, everywhere on a customer, there will be a distributor context if more than one distributor exists on one customer. So when doing any of the workflow, sales team will have an option to change distributor. In terms of distributor, like which distributor will be selected by default for start, whichever distributor that customer was last supplied by. So whichever distributor supplied last, that will be selected as default. Sales team will have an option to change. Second change is in terms of customer creation. So in the market, how it happens is, uh, let's say there are three categories. One is personal care, another is snacks, and third one is cigarettes. Let's say now personal care sales team was going on one particular customer, but snacks salesperson went for the first time. So snacks person was like, okay, I will create you as a new customer. I entered the mobile number. So the system will show that this customer already exists in the system. Do you want to add this customer on your route also? So sales team will have an option of adding routes to an existing customer, which can help which can help companies basically to reduce duplication. Otherwise, sales team had to take another number because there is a configuration that do not allow duplicate customers. So this is the change in terms of customer creation, that if there is a customer which is existing right now, I went about creating a customer. There I see that this customer is already there. This customer is already there with this person on this route. Do you want to add it to your route also? So these are the major changes. Again, summarizing, we have added this route mapping option in all customer, where all customer to route mapping can be downloaded. Changes can be made and uploaded on all route work zone portal, where we create new routes, and route mapping can be uploaded here. So download and upload format are basically same, so that you can make changes and upload. In terms of all of the workflows, upload and download, there is a column addition, which is because we had to facilitate that who this particular transaction needs to be assigned to, because there is more than one person on one customer. So assigned to and uploaded, there is change. In terms of SFA changes, If there is more than one distributor on one customer, I am going about executing any of the workflow, then there will be an option to select customer. Now moving to basically I will come to your questions. We have covered that how we have implemented this. Now what is the impact on existing customers? So in terms of impact on existing customers, basically if you decide to use the system as is, then it will keep on functioning. But let's say your sales team goes about in the market and they see that one customer is already added to with another sales team. I want to add another customer, which means if you have done customer integration with BeatRoute, then in uh, that integration needs to be changed. There is no existing impact, but if you want to use this functionality, if you want to allow your sales team to add customer on multiple routes, add customer on multiple sales people, then there will be a change if you have done customer integration in BeatRoute. And the last point is in terms of implementation, how to implement. So first step is making slight changes, which our team will help you with, making slight changes in terms of integration. There is no additional configurations for that, but if implemented, then it will start functioning. So we have made sure that the existing system, there are no issues, but if you want to implement, then there are certain changes in APIs to be made. So, so this is one major feature of 7.0, which is coming at end of the month. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to cover. uh, Open to questions.
Hi, good afternoon. Actually, I missed the entire session. I'm Aksha here. So I just wanted to understand, uh, we can now assign multiple sales employees to one customer, right?
Correct. So if you
All
have,
right. And so,
yeah.
is it going to be it is going to be on the portal itself, or do I have to follow the similar uh, process of downloading the Excel sheet and doing things on Excel sheet and then re-uploading it? It is going to be like this.
So, like if there are very few customers you want to do, so in terms of create customer, when you create customer or edit customer, you will see an option of adding multiple routes and multiple people there itself. If you have a lot of customers on whom you want to make edits, then we will advise you to use upload because that will save time. But
Okay.
to your question that can you add more than one person using portal, it can be done.
All right.
Yeah.
So again, it is the admin who has to do all these changes. It cannot be like if it is one. I have, so suppose if I take a name of a route called Bandra. So if I have added Bandra and I have uh, added 10 customers under that route. So if I assign the same route to another person, will they be able to see the entire customer list?
Uh, if you assign the No, so it's not assigning the same route to another person. It's like I am going in the market, I have six beats,
Mhm.
so my six routes, these are my six routes. So if there are same customer, maybe you create Bandra 2 and add same customers to that. But the only change we have done is one customer can be present in multiple routes. Before it was one customer to one route. Now it's one customer to multiple routes. So these 10 customers which are there under Bandra route now can be Bandra route, Bandra 1 route, Bandra 2 route. So and then
Okay. This is okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
yeah,
Kaushal.
yeah. Yeah, that your question was.
Yeah. Kaushal, can manager also do this assignment from mobile app?
Yeah, managers can also do the assignment on mobile app.
Yeah.
So
So
managers, sales team, salesperson can just add routes on a customer. Managers can delete existing routes also. That I don't want Kaushal to go on, I want Alok to go on this route. So uh, edits can also be done. Deletion of route can also be done by managers.
So Kaushal,
So basically, he asked you about the application. The question that Alok asked, it was if they can do it through application and not the software. Is it available on application itself?
On application also it's available, but on application, if you want to make changes to your entire customer list, there are 200, 300 customers, you want to make changes, it will be very difficult doing one by one. But moving forward,
Mm-hmm.
let's say your another salesperson goes on Bandra route, then he will see an option that
Mm-hmm.
this customer already exists. Do you want to add this customer to your route also?
Got you.
So to start with, it's advised that somebody centrally does this, but then moving forward, you as an admin won't need to do anything. Salespeople will add in that way.
Kaushal,
Yeah, Gora.
so we are essentially currently also we have one sales rep and one route.
Hmm.
Going forward also after this, we will have one sales rep and one route.
Correct.
Only change is that one customer can now be part of two routes.
One customer can be part of multiple routes up to 10 routes.
But for so if I have hundreds of customers in one route, I have to then manually, like the process that you showed, I have to go and do this route mapping for all of these 100 customers. Only then it will appear on some other route as well, right?
Mm, your question is that of you need to
Correct.
do route mapping for it to be visible.
My question is that there is sales rep A and there is sales rep B. Both are assigned to one same route,
Yeah,
but they are selling different things. Like you were talking about snacks and some other category,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So obviously all the customers are there, which are there in that particular route,
yeah,
need to be shown to both A and B, right?
yeah, yeah.
So in order for me to do that, the admin will have to do a bulk upload of all the customers in those route and
Yeah,
assign them in both the routes for sales
yeah,
rep A and sales rep B.
yeah. So we have made a very, very easy kind of the new upload and download which I was showing. You just download, let's say this is mapped to A, sales rep A. Now you just need to duplicate those rows in the file and add route B also against it.
No, no, that I understood. But if a new customer gets added to that same route, it will not automatically be visible to both the parties. I mean, both the sales rep, right? It will be visible to sales rep A only if he has added,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sales rep B
So
will not be able to see it.
yeah, this is useful because I told you that not all customers deal in all of the categories. I can just be a snack retailer, so I can be present on one route, but to the other person who is selling personal care, that customer won't be visible until and unless added.
Okay.
Okay, so I agree with what Gaurang said because it is going to be a very, again, it is going to be a very hectic process because now each time somebody adds a customer, then from the admin panel, we have to go and actually assign it to the routes. So are you guys planning to bring up, route assignments to multiple employees? I think route assignment would be a better option.
No, so we are not going to bring that, and there are reasons. If we do that, it will create issues. But if I, as a sales rep, I'm taking an example of categories, three categories I took. I added that
Mm-hmm.
person, that this person sells snacks. It's a snack shop. Now,
Mm-hmm.
somebody from personal care also goes. You just add because same route was mapped. You add it to personal care guy also, but that retailer never sells personal care. So until and unless it is added to my routes, which is personal care route, then only this customer needs to.
But then, if I talk about my industry, so we are
Yeah,
dealing with salons,
yeah,
and for for each sales rep, the salon is similar, and they are basically selling the similar kind of
yeah,
hair care treatments to them. So
yeah.
in my case, it becomes very difficult. It becomes difficult that I have to assign each salon to each route every time, every month. So it would have been great if the entire route is assigned to at least two people or three people.
So,
So would it be possible in near future if you just have a look at it, since you are the product manager?
so yeah, yeah. Matlab, if you when you will check that in terms of uploading, I knew that this thing will come. So we have made it easy. Once you will open, but it's like in terms of deciding how to go about addition, I don't decide by route. I decide that these 100 customers are supposed to be assigned to this person and this person, right? Customer assignment happens.
Uh,
Route.
Kaushal, maybe you can take
so
this offline, have a one-on-one chat, and understand what's the need really,
Okay.
um,
Yeah.
and then we could decide. Could you say your name, please? So we take it
Afshan,
Yeah.
as for. Okay, yeah,
Yeah. Sure.
we'll speak to you separately. Yeah.
Yeah.
thank you, Vinay.
Hi Kaushal, this is Varun here.
Right. Right.
Thank you for the update for my one to many, and thank you for presenting. So, just to understand what I understand is that in terms of simplifying it, there's a customer A, and let's say I am in BKC, so and I'm part of, let's say, snack industry. So I have to create a route name BKC bracket snack industry, and there's Kaushal who is part of personal care. So I have to create a route name BKC bracket personal care or whatever the initials, and then I can tag the same customer to different route, right?
Correct. Correct.
And my second question to link to is that you also showed us that order assign and upload,
Yeah.
but if when ordering let's say I'm part of like personal healthcare, right? BKC personal care is my route ID. So customer A and a route ID, whatever product I purchase or I sell it to my customer, will automatically get tagged to me, right?
Correct. Correct. Automatic.
And there I don't have to then change
No.
assign or uploaded by.
No. No. No.
Okay, then
If it is happening from SFA side, then it's automatically understood. But if you are making upload, then you need to indicate that okay, this needs to be credited to A.
okay, okay, then thanks.
Yeah.
Kaushal, there is a question from Daniel in the chats. I'll just read it out for you. Will the customers have the same BeatRoute ID for each sales rep or different BeatRoute ID?
It's same beat route ID. So customer as an entity is one. There are three people to be mapped to. Then it's present in three routes. So route IDs are different. The route as an identifier becomes the base of the platform.
Kaushal, one more thing. Like you gave example of, let's say, snacks and personal care are two categories. There are two different sales officers. Let's say sales officer A has already added the customer in snacks. Now the same customer, sales rep B visits and puts the same mobile number. You said there will be a pop-up which will ask, do you want to add the customer to your route as well, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I say yes, the sales rep B will say yes. There may be a chance that the profile fields are different, right? So how have you thought of handling that? So the questions that or the fields that will be there for snacks will be different from personal care, right? So
So,
will that automatically allow to edit or how will we configure this?
so Gorang, right now we haven't made distinction in terms of different customer profile fields. So corresponding to one customer, whichever fields are configured, they will be visible to both of them. But we are working on some plan in terms of like if there are changes which need to be made in customer profile. But for a start, if there are two information, specific information corresponding to snacks, then it will be visible to the other person also.
Okay. And when is this? I mean, is this already live and we can start using it, or do you have a
Uh,
plan to make it live?
so this is not live currently on production. It will be released by this month end.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. There is a question in the comment that you have mentioned about a limit of 10. No, it's not for a particular route. It's like in route, there is no limit on customer, but one customer can be present on how many routes, which is essentially how many people can be assigned to one customer. That is a maximum of 10. Sarath, does it answer? Yeah, okay. Any other questions?
There's some question in chat.
Yeah. If we haven't start use this feature, is there any impact on API to download order data? Have any field changes in response? No, so existing APIs will continue to work, but if you want to utilize, then there are existing additional fields basically in APIs. In terms of order data and all, there is no change. So apart from this, in release 7.0, there are other features also from WAN sales team use case perspective. So to a WAN sales, uh, from an offline invoice download perspective, from an offline mobile invoice template management perspective, there is a change, and and so there is a change from there is a change there in terms of invoice download and all, and then visibility of only assigned products. That if there are 1,000 products which are sold, but a particular van is only assigned 10 products, then only those 10 products. There is a configuration that only those 10 products will be visible to that particular van salesperson. So it removes the complication of searching across products and then adding product for a particular customer. So I think these two changes will be very beneficial, especially for customers outside India, where van salespeople also use it in an offline way. Yeah, so that's all from my side. Any other question we can take? What's the release date? Release 7.0. I think it's 31st of this month. Daniel, with this, can a sales rep with 3 routes map a customer to his 3 routes? Can a sales rep with 3 routes map a customer to his 3 routes? Yes, it can be mapped. But so under customer profile in SFA, that customer will be visible under 3 routes separately. So it can be done. It should be done only when one customer, one sales rep, but 3 different distributor. Then in that case, only what Daniel you are saying needs to be done.
Team, one more announcement. We'll be doing a webinar on BeatRoute's AI developments and product roadmap next month. So the tentative date for that would be 22nd of August. We'll be sending the registration link for that in the next 3 to 4 days. So the whole webinar will be around our AI product developments, what we have recently built, what we are launching soon, and our upcoming product roadmap around AI capabilities. So watch out your inbox for any upcoming webinar emails from us.
And we plan to I'm very happy with the response we are getting from customers. So we will try to engage more in terms of webinars and maybe speaking on mails. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Yeah.
And if you do have any other questions about this release, about multi-sales rep, multi-route functionality, don't hesitate to reach out to your customer success manager or just reach out to us over email. We'll be happy to do individual sessions with you or do one-on-one questions with you whenever you want.
Is there
Kaushal,
any limitation on MCP monthly coverage? Customer A. This kind of multiple schedule will also be okay for each salesman. Yeah, it will be okay. Your scheduling is always on either on person level, that this customer needs to be scheduled for this person, or if it is on routes, then scheduling is on route level. So routes are always different, which is also one of the reason that routes are made different, because scheduling happens on route level. That route A is scheduled to me on Monday, but that route A it's scheduled for somebody on Wednesday, Thursday maybe.